Just coming up to 9:15, and how do you go about creating exciting events in the most civic areas of Hull, I hear you ask? Well, we're talking things like a water slide through the streets or big art projects. There was an amazing water slide around the back of St Stephen's for one day only over the summer. That was a great success. Well, it's a question that a group have been trying to answer over the last 24 hours in the city. The Space Hive group have been getting suggestions from residents as well as giving out ideas on how to crowdfund the better plans. Let's speak to Niraj Datani, who's the head of community development, and joins us on the line now to explain more. Good morning, Niraj.
Morning, Sally. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Tell us what Space Hive do then.
So we are a crowdfunding platform for civic projects. So people use our platform to raise money from people, from businesses, from grant bodies, to transform spaces in their community.
So let's just go back a little bit. What's crowdfunding? Say I've got a brilliant idea for something that I want to do. What is crowdfunding? How does it work?
Well, crowdfunding just involves lots and lots of people and organisations coming together to fund something. So actually, that's a very old idea. The Statue of Liberty was actually part crowdfunded, believe it or not. But nowadays, it's just done online. So if you wanted to go about it, you would just post your idea online, you would set yourself a target, and then you'd invite people to come and give you money to make your project happen.
And you were all over Twitter yesterday saying the 24-hour period yesterday was all about Hull. So did you get any ideas in? What sort of people were getting in touch?
Well, we had some fantastic ideas, and we were in Hull and talking to a bunch of people who care really passionately about the city and are really excited about the direction that it's going in, and they themselves were coming up with all sorts of ideas. I think we had somebody who wanted to turn a toilet into a kind of concert hall. I think this was done before. We also had the water slide idea that you just mentioned, Sally, and there was various festivals and artwork and taking derelict buildings and turning them into other spaces. I mean, there were a bunch of stuff that people were coming up with.
And so how probable is it then, Niraj, that these things are actually going to come to fruition?
Well, I think that's down to the people. I mean, all of our projects are driven by local people and they're supported by local people. And when the community kind of get behind something and get behind an exciting idea and back it and support it and share it, then they can definitely happen. And we're very excited about what's happening in Hull. So we're here to kind of help those ideas turn into reality. So we're very positive and hopeful about it. We think that a bunch of this stuff will happen. And I think people are now starting to upload their ideas onto our website, spacehive.com, and we're going to see them come to fruition and go on that journey starting from kind of nowish.
In a way, though, the ideas are the easy bit. It's the crowdfunding. It's why would I put my hand in my pocket to give a complete stranger a bit of cash for their flight of fancy? Do you know what I mean? That's the hard bit, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yes and no. I mean, crowdfunding kind of varies, but on our platform, with us, it's all about community projects. So you're not giving your money to somebody for their idea. You're giving your money to something in the area that you live in, and this is something that you can enjoy. I mean, take a festival, for example. If you gave money to a festival, then you'd be able to go to that festival yourself. So this is not something for somebody to do in their back garden. This is something for people to enjoy together in the spaces that we all share.
Okay, thank you for joining us today. I hope it's a great success. Niraj Datani, Head of Community Development at Space Hive. You can find out more at spacehive.com if you want to submit an idea or learn more about this crowdfunding idea at spacehive.com, or they're on Twitter at SpaceHive.
Coming up to 9:10 then, in other news, MPs will vote